24/7 on the archive page at brightsideben.com, where you will find a shopping cart with all the longevity products and articles and videos that explain the Bright Side philosophy. You'll also find a Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page if you're interested in learning more about the longevity products, or you want to make some money selling longevity products, or you want to get yourself on AutoShip, which I highly recommend. Get yourself on AutoShip for the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's less than $50 a month, and it's a great way to give yourself a nice steady state, low-level influx of nutrients that your body likes. Make sure you sip on your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. You don't take it all at one time, by the way. You can also call Phyllis and Andy or Nasima or Frank or Danette at 866-735-2470, and they can clue you in on the longevity products or the longevity business. All right, continuing on with our discussion on the heart toxin, homocysteine. Homocysteine levels build up under conditions of nutritional deficiency, especially B vitamin deficiency, and homocysteine is one of the major risk factors for heart disease of all kinds, especially strokes and clotted, cloggy blood. If you're on one of those nasty blood-thinning drugs, Brilinta, Pradaxa, Plavix, Coumadin, even aspirin, if you're on one of these drugs and you're concerned about blood clots and you don't want to get stuck using drugs forever and you don't want to be stuck going to the doctor every few months to have your blood tested, the first thing you want to do, this is the number one thing to do if you're on a blood thinner drug, if you're concerned about blood clots or strokes, the first thing you want to do is correct digestive issues. I can't emphasize this enough. I cannot stress the importance of this enough. It is absolutely vital for cardiovascular health, for all health, but specifically for heart health, to correct digestive issues. If you're on any of these drugs, please understand that correcting digestive issues is the single most important nutritional strategy that you can use. Correcting digestive issues, number one, means eliminating problem foods. According to Dr. James Privatera, who wrote the book Silent Clots, a book I highly recommend for people who are dealing with sticky blood or blood clot issues or strokes or heart disease of any kind. According to Dr. Privatera, blood clotting diseases are rare in cultures where food is eaten whole and unrefined. Inflammatory factors secondary to problems with the digestive system, food intolerances, digestive problems of all kinds, inflammatory factors that are secondary to these digestive problems are one of the main reasons why blood gets sticky and clogged up. So first thing you want to do, if you're trying to get off warfarin, if you're trying to get off Plavix or Pradaxa, if you're worried about blood clots, the first thing you want to do is eliminate problem foods. The big five problem foods are dairy, grains of all kinds, not just the ones with gluten, grains of all kinds, peanuts, eggs, and soy, but it's not limited to those five. You have to go by your symptoms. Eat a food, how do you feel? If you have a problem, constipation, diarrhea, loose stools, burping, cramping, heartburn, whatever, that's a food that you want to probably at least think about eliminating. The second thing you can do is make sure that you're taking probiotics, good bacteria, and make sure that you're getting on digestive enzymes. We were talking yesterday about how digestive enzymes are not just important for the digestive system. Digestive enzymes also have a blood thinning effect. So, first thing, eliminate problem foods. Second thing, get yourself on probiotics, 80 to 100 billion units a day, multiple strains, and get yourself on the ultimate enzymes from longevity. The ultimate enzymes and all digestive enzymes are not only helpful for digestion, they can also have a blood thinning effect. And then there's the water strategy. Simply drinking more water is a wonderful way to thin the blood. You always want to be looking for non-toxic, non-pharmacological strategies first. The father of medicine, Hippocrates, is famous for saying, first, do no harm. Every doctor that puts somebody on a prescription drug without exploring nutritional and non-toxic alternatives is in violation of the Hippocratic Oath, which says, first, do no harm. Drinking water is one of the most unbelievably non-toxic and effective strategies you can use for all health conditions, but especially for thinning the blood. And this, by the way, is especially important when you wake up in the morning. First thing in the morning, drink 2 tall glasses of water, and you'll find that you have more energy. If you're dealing with blood clot issues, overnight, the dehydration that occurs over 6 to 8 hours of sleep without drinking water can exacerbate blood stickiness. So your blood, if you're already prone towards blood clots, even if you're not, but if you're already prone towards sticky, clotted blood, When you wake up in the morning, your blood is going to be stickier and more clotted. So drink water first thing in the morning. Get yourself 2 tall glasses of water. Omega-3 essential fatty acids also have blood-thinning properties. Vitamin E also has blood-thinning properties. So make sure that you're getting enough EFAs, especially omega-3s. Make sure that you're getting enough vitamin E. If you're eating a lot of processed fats and you're not getting enough essential fatty acids, cell membranes can become dysfunctional. Red blood cell membranes can become out of shape, and that's a great way to get your blood to clot inappropriately. Make sure you're getting at least a couple tablespoons of flaxseed oil a day, maybe a tablespoon or so of fish oil a day, and please make sure you're getting 400 international units of vitamin E in the mixed tocopherol or the mixed tocotrienol format. Eating more good fat can help you stay away from the chips and fries and processed hydrogenated trans fats, and that's always a problem for all health issues, but especially for blood clot issues. And then there's the B vitamin strategy. The B vitamins can help lower blood clotting homocysteine, and if you were listening yesterday, you probably are aware that the B vitamins are found everywhere there is life, which in terms of foods means live foods. The closer a food is to being alive, the more B vitamins it's going to contain. Of course, this is true about all nutrients. The concentrations of vitamins and minerals and plant nutrients and protein and essential fatty acids and enzymes in all foods depends on the freshness of foods. However, there is no nutrient that is more dependent on freshness than the B complex. Up to 80% of the B vitamins can be lost when foods are canned or when they're cooked. The B vitamins should be the easiest vitamins to obtain of all because they're everywhere. They're found everywhere. Nothing says poor lifestyle choices, poor food choices, poor dietary choices more than B vitamin deficiency. How human beings can be deficient in what is very well the most common vitamin compound in all of biology is a testimony to how far humanity has come from the lifestyle that the human body is supposed to be leading. It should be almost impossible to have a deficiency in these substances if you're eating fresh foods. And as far as supplements go, the B complex are super, super cheap. You can get plenty of supplemental B complex for literally a nickel a day. The B vitamins are the quintessential vitamins of life, and they're found in anything that's alive. When you pick a fruit or a vegetable or you slaughter an animal or a chicken, that life force begins to dissipate, and as it does, the B vitamins leave with it. That's why getting most of our calories from processed dead foods is a pretty darn good way to make sure you'll be depriving yourself of the B vitamins and running higher risks for all kinds of degenerative diseases, including heart disease. All right, we're going to take a break. I am Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll come back with your phone calls at 866-582-9933. Don't go away. We got more good health information coming at you.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Are you hungry for delicious, nutritious, rich, and satisfying home-cooked meals? Discover the Vita Clay 4-in-1 Smart Organic Cooker. Unglazed Zisha Clay, an ancient secret that makes this fast multi-cooker so special. Infusing your food with incredible flavors, perfect texture, vitamins, and minerals for your good health. It's a slow cooker, rice cooker, a steamer, plus a yogurt maker. Go to VitaClayChef.com and enter promo code RADIO20 for 20% off at checkout. That's VitaClayChef.com.
The Genesis Communications Network is one of America's premier broadcasters of captivating talk radio. We thank you for listening. Now, just imagine, there are thousands of people who are just as passionate about radio as you are. But what you may not realize is how easy and affordable it is to advertise with us. Radio commercials for your business could be heard on hundreds of radio stations across the U.S. every day. We can help you by creating an effective radio advertising campaign for your company. From script writing to producing your commercials, commercial, just like the one you're listening to right now. No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective.
So who else will you meet at the Get Prepared Expo? For starters, from Republic Broadcasting, John Moore and John Statmiller. From GCN, Aaron and Brad Dakins, Joyce Riley, and me, Vincent Finelli. Joining us are the instructors whom you've learned to trust. Surgeon of the Year, Dr. Norman Shuley. Engineer, Matt Stein. The real Fox Mulder of the X-Files, Dr. Richard Allen Miller. Author and analyst, Captain John Reagan. Your counterterrorist from Central America, Mike Ma. Dental center owner and my dentist, Dr. Howard Shane. Radiation instructor, Craig Douglas. Author and survivalist, Rich Sheben. Author, Judy Dollarhite. Cancer center owner from Mexico, Dr. Patrick Vickers. Bug out expert and pilot, Captain Bill Sermo. Beekeeper, Jeff Maddox. Seedsman, Mike Knox. Author, Gayla Pruitt. Author, Harry Cooper. Food expert, Joe Acapinti. And Bill Whaley, the junk man. March 27, 28, and 29. GetPreparedExpo.com, the largest preparedness and survival expo in the USA.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610 or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425-4610. Based on actual cases, results may vary, not a solicitation for legal services.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
All right, welcome back to The Bright Side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us, friends. Got a letter from Mark. He says he's a 43-year-old male, 210 pounds with classic metabolic syndrome, prediabetes, obstructive sleep apnea, heart pre-ventricle contractions, PVCs. I also get eczema on my hands. I've had IBS, he says, since he was 8 years old, and it flares up with stress. I love the term metabolic syndrome, by the way. Metabolic syndrome is a term that was coined by I believe he was a cardiologist, a physician anyway, in California, Dr. Gerald Reaven. He coined the term metabolic syndrome. He was trying to describe something that he had seen that involved a syndrome, a complex of different symptoms that involved blood pressure problems and weight gain problems and cardiovascular disease and skin problems and adrenal and thyroid problems. He called it metabolic syndrome because it seemed to incorporate everything in the body. Metabolism is the sum total of biochemical reactions that happen in the body. So metabolic syndrome, if you've heard of the term, simply means everything is going wrong. It's basically a disease state that means your whole body is falling apart. And guess what causes metabolic syndrome? Diabetes, the number one cause of metabolic syndrome, and the main cause of diabetes is digestive problems. So once again, you got your whole triangle of disease issue. Digestive issues, blood sugar issues, adrenal thyroid issues, and then the entire body falls apart. You can call it metabolic syndrome, but you can basically think of it as your entire body is falling apart. So